Moving on, I'd now like to present to you Ms. Dikshu K Kukreja, proprietor, CP Kukreja Architects, of course, very well known in the field, one of the few in the industry who are acknowledged internationally. You've seen a lot of their projects in and across the country. Let's put our hands together as I invite him on stage. Sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is heartening to see that a prestigious print media group such as the Economic Times has chosen to focus on architecture by hosting the Architecture and Design Summit. This initiative offers various opportunities. It generates higher awareness and greater sensitivity in society towards architecture. It creates a platform to discuss, debate, and delve into the role of architecture as well as architects and how they can shape the built environment. It also offers an opportunity to look back and appreciate our traditional design, understand the needs of the present, and respond to serious environmental issues and sustainability issues that shall shape our future. I have often observed that architects despair at the deteriorating quality of our cities. And if I refer to what Abhishek has just spoken, I think it's not just architects but also people in allied professions. Architecture in particular, and architects I would say, are in a position to take the initiative in leading the mass in building the future through practice, education, and sharing ideas. The most significant of them being putting across the message through their designs in order to create architectural awareness in society. But unfortunately, our cities continue to witness construction of incompatible and poor architecture, which would not have been possible had it been done by an architecturally conscious mind. The government and local bodies also fail to implement norms which can ensure the professional administration in construction. Above all these is the pressure of immense development which this country is facing. Also, the rising and falling economies of scale, the yearn for matching the development through Western ideas, and also the demand for real estate in the market is imparting its significance to any kind of architectural or building project. And what this is doing is it's dwarfing the important issues, the other issues, whether it is to do with livability, safety norms, environmental consciousness, in the realization of good architecture. No matter how well planned and how synchronized management of a project seems to be, the realization of the same faces a huge pressure from these factors that I just talked about, which tends to derail the situation. So in a nutshell, a working design in an Indian context often tends to find itself far away and removed from an efficient design. In such a situation, it is very difficult for an architect to deliver the best solution. Moreover, in India, the common public's perception of architecture is not very strong. And this ignorance is seen when you go out of the metropolitan cities and you move into the rest of the country. There are many, I would say a huge majority of buildings where there is not even an involvement of an architect. So there is no perception or significance attached to the need of not only good design, but good professionals to work on these projects. In such a scenario, and when we talk about 100 smart cities or whatever the development models this country is going to choose, it is not just important to take stock of where we stand, but also deliberate on the way forward. In this context, I look forward to the deliberations that will take shape tomorrow in the Architecture and Design Summit. When I accepted the chairmanship of this advisory board for the summit, I had made it clear to Economic Times that this should not just be another get-together. Rather, we should look at it becoming a path-breaking and momentous opportunity which shall not only bring the best of national but also international talent and professionals to explore ways of creating a better future for all of us. I'm also glad that we have been able to, as Abhishek mentioned, in this particular session of the summit, engage the young minds, the future of architecture, and that is the students. On a slight aside, I would say that as we sit in the comfort of this hotel, I would urge each one of you to think for a moment on the situation that we all are aware of, which Jammu and Kashmir is facing. And may I take this platform to urge, as we have done in our office, an initiative towards charity, and if each one of us can perhaps contribute, whether financially or through goods, clothes, and other medicines and other needs that we are all aware of that our fellow citizens, brothers and sisters there require, I think it would be great. So this is just a request to all of you. I would also like to conclude now by complimenting the Economic Times team, all the members that have been behind the scenes in organizing this summit and putting together what promises to be a wonderful event. I also wish to, of course, thank the other members of the advisory board for their constructive suggestions, their participation in what we hope shall be a path-breaking summit. Thank you.